What's up, guys? Silent here, and today I finally got my Scuf controller in the mail. One complaint. I understand this is out of their hands, but when you pay like 20 bucks for shipping, and it takes a week to get here, there's something wrong, because this is a 1 pound package. That's like express overnight shipping on Amazon or Newegg for 20 bucks. That's kind of insane. But that is FedEx, so I hate FedEx. And to prove when this happened, that is Dead Space 3. I will actually show you. So this is, I don't know, what's today's date?
6th.
Today's the 6th of February. I almost said December. So that is when this is happening. So you know, time-wise. Drink my Monster. Alright, so I have opened this before. I did a review, but I had to redo it. It was very poorly done. He can agree. He's on the other side. So basically, this is how it does come. Everything's put back in. The only thing I didn't do was twist tie it back up. So basically, we slide this piece off, and the back of it just says what? Yeah, back paddle, adjustable hair triggers, trigger stops, dome, blah blah blah. May include. I did not get like the trigger stops or dome sticks, but that is that. The front simply says Scuf Gaming. I mean, it's pretty standard cardboard piece put together. Now the box of hell, it doesn't shake off. You have to like force it like it's a jackass. And don't my pants look awesome? They're Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster?
Exactly. Like, you gotta work this box. Like, it's not easy. It's not a whore. It takes some time. You gotta loosen it. Alright. So there is nothing in the top of the box. It's a very standard box. My box actually ripped. But who gives a shit about that? Basically, the first thing we see is this. It says setting up your Scuf. It just goes over for wired controller, insert USB into console. Turn on the console and start the game of choice. Alright, and then we're done. And then it just gives you a little basic overview. Like, blah, blah, blah. Your Allen key, or your Scuf key, they call it. I think this is a 3.5 millimeter, right? 3.5 millimeter? Alright, he's not replying. I think
Sorry, I didn't see.
3.5 millimeter?
Yeah, no.
Alright. So it's an Allen key. They're like $5 to replace because you can never buy just one. And then your controller comes in. Mine is the FPS color. This is the wired version. As you can see, it comes with pink buttons, a pink Xbox button. This is pink. I'm sorry. D-pad's pink. The bumpers and the triggers are pink, and the bottom trim is pink. So that is very cool. The cord's gonna be a mess. It actually does come tied up. Here is the little twist tie it comes with, but that sucked. So as we take it out of the box and we look at it, minor aesthetics, the Y button is actually not centered. Like, it was put in very crooked, which, I mean, that's so minor, who cares? I wish these buttons were solid pink, much like the Xbox home button is, but who gives a shit? Another little thing is, I think they might have made these themselves, because you can see in the controller, when you press your triggers back all the way. Once again, a very minor thing. And then I want to point this out. I don't know if anybody's run into this feature, but those click, but not on the inside. It feels like it's a very worn out controller. It almost feels like it wasn't put together properly. And actually, if I squeeze here, the controller's not completely put together. There's like, I don't know, about 1/8 of an inch of give of me pushing in, which is that's a quality control issue. But I mean, once again, it's so minor. I did not get the dome sticks because I run with Control Freaks. So tonight, if you don't use Control Freaks, maybe the domed aim stick would go well for you. As we take a look to the back, I got the rear grip shell, and it's, I don't know the word for it. It feels just like if I was to describe it, it feels like paint on a wall. Like,
But soft.
put light through. Oh, sorry. It does. It kind of feels rubbery at the same time. It's very sticky, so I may or may not get squid grips for this still, but definitely that's going to help sweat. As we look, once again, very, very minor, but I am going to point everything out about this controller because I spent a good 10 minutes looking at it. The seal was not put on properly. It's actually crooked. The rear paddles, you can see how they work. Maybe not. I don't have the light. There's a little button there. You can see it right there. There's a little button. You can see it. That one's loud. That one's not as loud. Once again, very, very minor, but it is something. They actually replaced all the screws in this with Phillips head. They're actually number 8 security screws or something like that. You can't really tell, but they're the really weird shit that you have to find the real. I don't know. They're very good. I actually end up holding mine. If I was just playing, I hold it like that. Like I have 2 fingers on this one. Once again, such a minor thing. These are actually not symmetrical. That's the word, right? Symmetrical? Sure, why not? He's playing Dead Space. They work, one's a little bit further over than the other, but that's very minor. But they work very well. You can see the wired cord. I don't think they ever actually untied the cord when they were building these, because this thing's wrapped pretty freaking tightly as I finally get it out of the box. That's all in the box. It is packaged very nicely, actually. Your controller's not going to get like injured in the mail or something. Which, trust me, they use FedEx to ship, so it could. It's got the rotating D-pad. I mean, as you can see, the bottom trim. Very good controller overall. So, going into it, this clicking thing is a personal issue. Most people won't care, but I mean, if I like take out my other controller, that click lets me know I pressed it 100%. Obviously, when you're gaming like Black Ops, that doesn't matter. But it just feels like a very, very used controller, like you've had a controller for months and they're just worn out. So whether or not this is a brand new like Xbox controller's out of the question. I would not actually know.
Go, 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 go.
You about to die? Alright. He's playing Dead Space, like I said. So that's a little personal issue.
Lock the fucking door.
I don't like that doesn't click as much as that. I don't like that. So anyways, if we take the Allen key, the hair triggers are a little interesting. Their videos do not explain it well enough. I don't know if anybody else had it, but when you first put this in, your key will not turn. You will turn it and it's going to click really loudly, like it was like painted shut. And you had to click it. And then as you can see, if we look at it, you can see how much it sticks out right there. And basically, when you twist that in all the way, and righty-tighty, Jake, you retard, that's when your hair triggers will start to move. The closer in you get,
you're not really.
Now you can see it's actually shut. If we look at the difference, that's pressed down all the way. So it took me a few minutes to realize. I thought it was like a defect, but it's actually how it's made. And that's about as high up as it can go. And like I said, where the Allen key goes in, they stick up, so they're quite noticeable. So then you just go into game and you adjust it so they work right. Look at wise, so aesthetics, right? Is that the right word? Aesthetic. Sure. The look of it is 10 out of 10. This controller looks amazing. Aside from this being off, and my own little pet peeve of these not being solid pink, I mean, it looks amazing. It feels amazing. I love the feel of a wired controller. But that is very personal. Quality control wise, this knocks off at least 2 points. This alone puts it in 8 out of 10. That I'm very upset with that kind of a quality.
They're regenerating.
They're regenerating, guys. Dead Space 3, very scary. I can't play it.
I'm running the fuck away and they're regenerating. Like I kill them, they come back to life.
Good. Sounds good. Just stomp the shit out of them.
I did. They just come back. They just regenerate all their limbs.
Run the fuck away.
Trying. I'm waiting for a tram to arrive.
Alright. So, and then, so that knocks it leave 2 points off. Like I said, that's an issue that it feels like that. Now, I don't know whose end that's on, but that's upsetting. And then the other one is like, this is not shut all the way. Now, whether or not this front plate and this back plate are not the right, like, they're not made together, I don't know, but that angers me. That, it, like, the quality of this for paying $110 for the controller alone, minus shipping, is that bad. Like I said, very, very minor, though. It works well. I did test it. These do work fine. These work fine. All the buttons work fine. Everything works fine. So it's not like it's a great thing. I don't know where I was. I hit the space bar and the video stopped. So we're going to stay away from my space bar. So anyways, I don't know exactly where I was. I'm just going to edit these two together. So this being there knocks it to a 7 out of 10. He said it would be a 6 out of 10, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Scuf, because I don't know. But for $110, that's how much this currently was. It's like $109. This should be better made. Once again, very, very minor thing, but this should be better made for that kind of money. That's the earliest you can press it, is right at the gaming. Obviously, the best part to push it is at the bottom, but I mean, it looks amazing. I'm sure it's going to work well. It's going to be great for if I ever go to LAN. This is a green light. You won't really notice it at first, and if I turned it on, it would look blue. But everything does work on this controller, so that's very good. But that's pretty much it. In about a week's time, I will post another video of like a week's worth of use, playing a lot of Call of Duty League play and everything, and we will see what happens. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Sorry this is really nitpick, but I think for the money this should be better made. I'm a little upset, but that's not the point. So I will see you guys in a week's time, and thank you for watching.